I'm recording this on webcamera.io because it would not let me record a video on my own Windows camera app. So, um, these comments. This game is worse than the bathroom ban because a bathroom is where it belongs. It's that shitty. Seriously, though, who designed this piece of garbage? It's as fun as stabbing yourself with an estradiol needle, which I'll need after playing this shitty fucking game. In this game, I have less control over my fucking cart than I have over my birth certificate. What a shitload of fuck. It takes a lot of courage. Yeah, yeah. I feel like a chaser just watching this, telling my kids this is Nostalgia Critic. This 97-year-old channel still rants the old-fashioned way. Insane levels of soul. Keep it up. I can rant the old-fashioned way too because I am actually 7,367 years old, and I will rant about um SmackDown versus Raw 2007. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you didn't think we were gonna go there, but we went there. And this series is interesting because it's made by THQ. They used to do the games, from SmackDown Here Comes the Pain all the way up until SmackDown versus Raw 2011. That was the last one before THQ went under, right? Okay, so this is the best one, by the way. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, I grew up with SmackDown. Here comes the pain." Blah blah. This has such a crazy story mode. It's when they first introduced so much of the created character features. It's just this is peak. But what point am I making? Recently, I watched a video of like all of the games they made from then, and I didn't realize how many more they made. I gotta play them. I have not played half of these wrestling games where it would name the games after pay-per-views. Now, I played No Mercy for the Nintendo 64. Everybody played No Mercy, but who play? I'm staring. I need to stare this way, not at myself. I'm a preview camera. Rookie fucking mistake. Am I right? Um, they created a bunch of other ones. They named them after the different, like, here, let's look this up real quick. Every THQ made wrestling game. So I can look at the some of these other ones. Oh wait, they made the freaking Nintendo 64 ones too. They made the Rugrats movie for Game Boy. THQ, they used to make everything. I completely forgot. All right, here's one. WWF Raw. No, I knew about Raw. Okay. WWE Crush Hour. Fine. There's like a random one red, but that one is where they're driving over people. Okay. It doesn't matter anymore. Point is, they made more wrestling games than I realized. Okay, here we go. WWE WrestleMania X1X. Okay, see, that one says it's only for GameCube. That makes some sense to me. They made like GameCube exclusive ones. That's probably what most of them are. Is they probably I'm gonna figure that out, but they probably, if I had to guess, decided instead of porting certain wrestling games they made over to GameCube, they would just cut it down and give it a different name. That's my guess. I'll figure that out. But 2K Games took over in 2012. And ever since then, it's been WWE 2K, and some of them have been hit or miss. But THQ Nordic, I'm sure you know the story about them, how they, revived their company and then started making games again, and then started exporting those. They did remasters of Battle for Bikini Bottom and some other stuff like that. Well, they weren't able to get the wrestling license back. No. So what did they do? They went to the competitor AEW and created AEW Fight Forever in the old style of SmackDown versus Raw. And you know what? It sucked. It was a load of shit ass fuck. It sucked. It's horrible. Nobody talks about it. Damn near buried THQ again. And that's it. Play SmackDown versus Raw 2007. Just like mod it. If you want modern characters and are not creative, just mod it. You can probably mod it. I don't know. Fuck.